And our next topic is copy on write. What do you mean by copy on write implementation? As the name indicates, you are just copying the content. While you are writing, you are just copying the content. As simple as that, the name itself indicating that. But here you can see that one main thing you need to concentrate is, as I already said, you already know about that fork function. What is the use of your fork function? Fork function is mainly used to create a new child. Correct? Fork function is mainly used, or whenever you make use of a fork function, it will be generating a new child. So here also it works the same. It will make the working principle of your fork function simple. What happens in your fork function is, or what happens in your copy on write is, the fork system call works by creating a copy of parent's address space for the child process. It is nothing but fork function will generate a children process, right? Here the fork system call works by creating a copy of address space of the parent process for the child process. So this is the copy on write. Instead of copying the entire memory, the child copies just the page tables of the parent process and points to all the same pages. The pages are marked with a special copy on write bit. What happens, instead of copying all the contents of the parent process, whatever present in a parent process, instead what it will do, using a fork system call, it will be just the child process will just copy the page table, or whatever the table it is related, the parent process is related, or it is navigating, the child process will only extract the page table of the parent process, and it will be keep on, the child process will also navigate, or the child process also points to the same pages. So whenever the same table or the same block will be navigated or pointed by both the parent process and the child process, by that time it will be marked with a special called as a copy on write bit. So this is the working of your copy on write bit. When the content of the memory ought to be updated, the copy on write bit is checked. What happens if you want to change any of the data in your parent process? In the meanwhile, it has to be implemented, or it has to be reflected in your child process too, because while you are performing the operation, some of the values may depend on, if you are performing the operation on the child process, the some of the resultant value will be dependent on the parent process values. So if the user will make changes in our parent process, means it has to immediately reflect it for the child process too. So by that time what happens, if you are making a copy of that data of your parent process, means by that time it will check. Or what happens if you have already changed the value in your parent process, but still you want the previous data, by that time what you will do, whatever the data or whatever the block it is marked with a special called as a copy on write, COW, once it will check the content of the memory had to be updated, the copy on write bit is checked. If it is set, a new page is allocated. You will be allocating a new page. In that new page, you will be taking a duplicate of that particular content. Once you are taking the duplicate of that particular content, later you will be updating the previous value. So by the time what happens, you will be having both the original value and the updated value. So that is the one main use of your copy on write implementation. So if one process tries to alter a page, a memory error occurs. The operating system receives an interrupt, sees that the page is shared, make a copy of the page by physical copying the content to another page frame and mapping the second page frame to the current process, and get the process to retry the memory access. Whatever I said it now, whenever it is marked as a special bit, like copy on write, by the time what it will do, it will create one new page frame. After that, once it is created a new page frame, it will be it will be copying the content of original content to it is just making a duplicate of that. If any of the error occurs while after you making changes in or after you implementing the values or updating the values, if any of the changes errors occurs, by that time you can easily fetch the previous data. So that is a one major concern to follow this copy on write method. And next is your Linux, Solaris and Windows operating system used copy on write method. Or no, it is not like all the operating systems will make use of copy on write, but few of them will do. Your Linux operating system, Solaris and Windows operating system make use of this copy on write method. So this is how the copy on write method will be get implemented. As I said, you can see here, this is the original content, this is the copied content. So right now the child process is um, pointing to the original content itself, but the parent process is going to change the value in the copied content. So this is how the copy on write will implement. Please go through the topics. If you have any doubts, revert me back.